122, the Westin Harbour Castle, downtown Toronto, right on the waterfront. This is deluxe King Lakefront view room. Come in the left here, you get this light switch. It controls the light up there. And this locking mechanism, it'll lock. Standard peephole, emergency instructions. Then to the left, you have a closet. I believe the light, light comes on when you open the door. Up top, got a couple pairs of slippers, complimentary. I doubt they want to return those. There's a robe, and with good branding on point here, the Westin. Complimentary. To use, not to take. Lots of hanging space. Good iron. We've been here for 2 nights and we actually used it. It was a good iron. Ironing board. Laundry bag and order form. And then quite a large safe here. You could get a laptop in there pretty easily. Good storage in there. That's the room as usual. A little stiff closing that door. Okay, coming into the room. On the right is the toilet. Frosted glass barn door style. Some people like, some people don't like. Little coffee nook here, ice bucket. Now, in this hotel, there's only ice available on floors 5 and 35. So the lowest floor with rooms and the highest floor with rooms. So you have to go and get it. They will deliver it, but it will take over half an hour if you want ice delivered. So keep that in mind. Usually get a couple of coffees and a couple of decafs, a couple of cups and creamers, a couple of teas. One was a chamomile and one was English breakfast. Good little coffee maker, works well. Under here you have a little fridge or cooler. Also kept things cold, did its job. Good little room actually. Coming into the room, big king size bed, fairly comfortable. That's a matter of choice though, right? People like it firm or soft. I like it kind of firmy soft. So anyway, it was pretty comfortable. On the right there is a thermostat and can be changed to either Celsius or Fahrenheit. We never got the room to go below 68, I think it was, or 69. Even though it says it's set to 65, it never dropped that far. And the same here, even though it says it's set to 18.5, I don't think it dropped that far. The fan does work extremely well. You can see the 3 little buttons there. And it gets quite loud though. Good background, white noise, you like white noise. Somewhere you put your luggage when you come in. Inside each bed, there's a bedside table. Here's the TV remote, pretty standard. There is a USB-A socket on this side of the bed. This light is variable, so you can dim it, which is quite good. And actually, as you'll see, most of the switches in the room are like that. There's a 120 volt, regular North American plug. And that's a 2 amp, 5 volt USB there. Good sized TV, it's good. I'd say at least a 55-inch TV. Didn't really use it much, but what we saw of it looked good. Come here on this side of the bed. As you can see, a lot of space in this room. Same thing on this side, except this is an actual bedside table. Has a drawer in it. A little bit of storage, a little different table. Standard hotel phone, of course. Same thing on this side with the USB-A, North American plug. And this little switch here turns on that up there. Little background. Ambient lighting, and then again, the dimmable switches. By the window, you have a very large chaise. It doesn't come apart, it's one unit. Very comfortable though, it's nice. Fancy light in the corner, same thing with the dimmable switch there. That's quite handy. A very unique little desk over here. You can do some work here. Pull your plugs through these little areas here so you can clean it up nicely. And there is an electrical outlet down there you can plug into. And a very comfortable chair used for social or for work. There's lots of outlets around the room. One there, there's one over there, there's one there, and of course the one I just showed you here. It looks like a very newly refreshed or renovated room. We had a little trouble with it being a little humid in here. I'm not sure if that was the AC or just the weather or what. We also had some trouble with the hot water, but this is what you pay for. This is the upgrade, I guess, because I think the rooms are basically all the same. It's this beautiful view. Toronto Harbour. You look over to Toronto Island over there. There's the ferries down below. Ferry terminal to go over to Toronto Island. Go to the next parkland area to walk around. There are some people actually live over there. I'm way on that side. You can't see it from here. And then beyond that is Lake Ontario, and beyond that is the Niagara Escarpment towards Niagara Falls, and then the US side would be Rochester, and well, Buffalo to one end, and then Rochester on the other end, way over there. Can't see it from here. Nice little parkland down below, and of course Toronto Island Airport, sorry, where you can catch Porter or Air Canada small prop planes basically, and there's a lot of private flying going into there. It's gonna be expansion down there. Hopefully we'll get some jets soon, but that's not for sure. Yeah, so that's basically the room. Let's have a quick look at the bathroom. See, we have been here. And then coming into the bathroom. It's the glass door I told you about. Light switches are on the right as you walk in. There's a fan here also. You keep on to keep the air moving. 2 plugs with a breaker. And then this is interesting. They don't have any bottled water in the room. This tap is apparently filtered. Now there was some issues with this. This stayed on hot too long. This would go hot into let the cold water run before. I have a feeling that the pipes are maybe beside each other, and they're having some issues. I'm going to talk to them when I go down and see what that resolves. You've got some shampoo, conditioner, white tea, typical for Westin, that's what it's called. And the body wash was empty. There's something. Decent rainfall shower head. Quite a large shower too. And a kind of neat, unique wand that had 2 settings on it. The power wash cycle and the sprinkle cycle. You want to call it that. Nice barn style door. Yeah, and it has lots of towels. Magnifying mirror. That's it. Oh yeah, the glass door. The glass door is translucent. You can't see through it, but there is a bit of a gap here. You can't see it. They do have a piece of plastic over it, but that can still let out some noises, if you know what I mean. But otherwise, not too bad. Decent. Okay. I might point out that the Westin Harbour Castle is centrally located on the Lake Ontario waterfront, Toronto Harbour. It's very close to downtown Toronto. Great sporting events like the Scotiabank Arena, home of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Toronto Raptors, and the Rogers Centre, home of the Toronto Blue Jays. Also not too far away is Toronto FC Football Club at BMO Field. I hope you like this room tour of room 2122 of the Westin Harbour Castle, a Marriott property in downtown Toronto. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody you know. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Subscribe if you already haven't. And don't forget, stay safe and be nice to each other. Have a great day.